If we look into the history of engineering, we humans have stepped on the moon. We have constructed the world's tallest building. By making a tunnel under the ocean, we have even connected two continents together. But when it comes to the Grand Pyramids of Egypt, here the engineers from all over the world break out in a sweat. That secret which has been challenging every technology in the world for 4,500 years. Often people think that humans have made so much progress. Can they stand even a single pyramid again? Perhaps hearing this seems easy, but the reality is far more terrifying and expensive than this, even if this doesn't happen in practical terms. Today, we will try to find out by doing some solid calculations that if a pyramid were to be built again in 2026, then what challenges we might have to face, and how much expense will come in this entire mega project. Welcome once again to Broken Veneer's videos. Egypt's capital, Cairo, exists under the shadow of those grand masterpieces that have stunned human intellect for thousands of years. These pyramids of the Giza plateau are a sign of Egypt's most powerful rulers. But in all of these, this grand pyramid made by Pharaoh Khufu is the biggest and the most unique. It is said that if you can stand a pyramid, then you can do anything in the world. This is that priceless specimen of human history that has competed against the biggest of storms. A mountain-like structure, 147 meters high, spread over 12 acres. Understand it like this: it is as high as a 40-story building and as wide as 10 football fields. Laid in 200 levels, this pile of stones weighs 60 lakh tons, and every single stone block is as big as the size of a Range Rover. But the real wonder is hidden in the quantity of these stones. 23 lakh blocks, out of which every single one's weight is at least 2 tons, and at most 60 tons. Famous Egyptian archaeologist Zahi Hawass believes that Egypt did not build the pyramids, but these pyramids built Egypt. He believes that the engineering and technology they used to build them is still a secret today. But a question arises here that if people from 4,000 years ago could do this, then can today's modern world also do so? Its straightforward answer is no. The biggest reason is the motive. We have no reason at all to build a structure like a pyramid. 4,500 years ago, these pyramids were prepared as tombs for the gods and pharaohs of ancient Egyptians. They had a religious motive. They had that passion and obsession. Only then did they stand this magnificent structure, obviously after extreme difficulty. But let's assume that if we also had some motive, some reason, and today we had to make a replica of the pyramid, an exact-looking one that is just as strong to stand even after 4,500 years, then what difficulties would we have to face in this? To build the pyramid, the very first challenge will be to arrange a pyramid of money. Yes, pyramids look simple in appearance, but they can prove to be more expensive than any mega project in the world. The second challenge will be selecting the land. To stand this mountain of 60 lakh tons, we cannot buy any ordinary land. This is as much weight as the weight of 60 lakh normal sedan cars. This many cars are not even registered in the city of Cairo as of today. And it is also important for you to know that under the world's tallest building, Burj Khalifa, a very strong foundation was made. But still, its weight is only 5 lakh tons, meaning only 8% of any single pyramid. If the base of the land turned out weak, then, before making this magnificent mountain, it will sink into the land and become a graveyard. The right choice of land is so important that ancient Egyptians also took it quite seriously. The Sneferu Pyramid, which is also called the Bent Pyramid, was the pyramid of Pharaoh Khufu's father, and while making it, the engineers of that time made a mistake. Experts believe that due to the land not being properly leveled and poor bedrock support below, it slightly leaned to one side. This is the very reason why it had to be bent from the top. So this means that we need such land that is not sandy, but rather the tectonic plates below it are quite stable. If we select the Giza plateau itself, then here the cost of 13 acres of land in legal permits can result in an expense of $100 to $120 million. After buying the land, an assessment up to 200 feet below the ground will be taken through sensors. Size tests will be done so that in case of an earthquake, the pyramid faces no damage. An expense of roughly $50 million can easily come in this. After this, ancient Egyptians leveled the land through water channels. Today, we will use laser leveling and GP's guided bulldozers. The entire 13-acre land has to be leveled completely straight without a difference of even 1 millimeter. Because, according to the laws of geometry, even a 1 millimeter difference on the ground will create a tilt of 14.7 cm at a height of 147 meters. And since we cannot rely only on bedrock, like in old times, we will also have to pour a reinforced concrete mat. In this, lakhs of tons of concrete and steel will be needed. Only then will a foundation be prepared that can bear the weight of our pyramid for 4,000 years. If a 4-meter thick concrete foundation is poured, then 5 lakh tons of concrete will be used in it. As much concrete as is being used here just in the foundation, that much is used in an entire mega project, meaning 10 to 15 lakh bags of cement, several hundred concrete mixer trucks, and manpower of thousands of people. According to rough estimates, an expense of $400 million will come on the foundation alone. Land cost $100 million, leveling and scans $50 million, and making the foundation $400 million, meaning not even a single stone of the pyramid has been laid yet, and the expense has reached $550 million. Everything we have done so far will take at least 3 years of time, but the real problem will start now. 23 lakh stones, and that too as big as SUVs. From where will they be brought? Which machine is there that will lift a load of 60 lakh tons and take it 147 meters up? The ground is ready. The foundation is filled. But now in front of us is that question whose answer even the biggest of engineers do not have. How to cut 23 lakh stone blocks into rectangular shapes. In today's era, if a factory starts cutting and supplying exact such stones, at most it can cut and give 100 big stones in a day. If this work happened at this speed, then arranging 23 lakh cut stones will take 63 years of time. But if we have to do this work in just 5 years, then 250 machines like today's era's diamond wire saw will have to be run simultaneously. That too, not in different parts of the world, but directly inside the stone quarry. Like this, a supply of 1,260 blocks will be available in a day. One such machine costs $1 lakh. So, according to calculations, we will have to spend $25 million just on the cutting infrastructure. Only then can we cut this many stones in 5 years. Otherwise, forget 63 years, centuries could pass too. In that era, how much time and manpower was spent cutting these stones with chisels and hammers, you can easily estimate now. Not only limestone was used in making the pyramid, but granite was also used to make the inner king's chamber. And both these types of stones are quite costly in today's date. Hydrated limestone is $120 per ton, while the rate of granite is $200 per ton. So according to this, the total cost of stones comes around $1 billion. Remember that in the early 2000s, it took $1.5 billion to make the entire Burj Khalifa, $25 million on cutting infrastructure, and $1 billion as the cost of stones. To run these machines, listen to some astonishing figures regarding how much electricity will be used in 5 years. A diamond wire saw is no ordinary household act. These heavy-duty machines hold the power to slice through the heart of such massive blocks. A modern industrial diamond wire saw uses up to 80 kilowatts of electricity, meaning 20,000 kilowatts or 20 megawatts for 250 machines, that too in just 1 hour. The electricity used in 5 years comes out to be roughly as much as the consumption of the entire country of Italy in 1 day. If they work for 5 years, the electricity cost alone will touch the sky $155 million, that too without taxes. Now we come to the transportation of these stones. Let's assume that these stones were cut from where the ancient Egyptians obtained them, from the stone quarry present in Aswan, 900 km away from Giza. If the pyramid were constructed again, this would be the biggest transport operation in human history. A standard heavy-duty trailer can lift a load of 30 tons. So to transport 60 lakh tons of stone, it will take 2,400 trucks, meaning 132 trips in a day. Now, because this is a 900 km route, which heavy-duty trucks will cover in 3 to 5 days. If 132 trucks are to be delivered to the site in a day, there will be 500 trucks that will be on the road all the time for the next 5 years. According to rough calculations, an expense of $200 million will come in the transport operation alone. And let me tell you that road tax is not included in this. If the total up to now is done, our cost has crossed $2 billion as well. Up till now, no masonry has taken place. Despite that, the cost has reached up to $2 billion. Now stones are being cut, and every 10 minutes a truck is reaching the construction site. Now we have entered the most dangerous and difficult phase of this project, the laying of the stones. The problem is how to stand a 147-meter high pyramid by placing these stones one on top of another. The weight of the stones used in the pyramid ranges from 2 tons to 60 tons. And the granite block placed on the ceiling of the king's chamber weighs 80 tons. There is no such crane in the world whose arm is 230 meters and can lift a weight of 80 tons. Because the bigger the arm of the crane, the laws of physics say that its weightlifting capacity will decrease that much. For this, a whole network of cranes will have to be made. We will need massive tower cranes, like 10,000 of Liebherr, which are the tallest cranes in the world. A structure of this sort is made so that the crane can lift more weight, but these cranes have a limit. As the pyramid gets higher, these cranes will have to be disassembled again and again to make them taller. The blocks of the pyramids were placed with each other with millimeter accuracy. So much accuracy that even a credit card cannot slide between them. All this wonder belongs to the stonecutters and those workers of that era who put their lives at stake to accomplish this feat. Even with the help of cranes, dangling an 80-ton granite block in the air above the king's chamber is like inviting death. The rent of 10 such specialized cranes and their 5 years of maintenance will cost $300 million at minimum. Up till now, we have not included the cost of engineers, masons, and workers. According to estimates, at least 3,000 workers will work together in making the pyramid. If 5 years of salaries, safety insurance, and their food and drink are estimated, that becomes $400 million. After a total of 8 years, our pyramid is now almost ready, looking exact like it looks today. But do you know that in reality, the pyramids did not look like this? In that era, a casing of Tura limestone was applied over it. Experts believe that because of this casing, it used to shine from far away. To cover the 4 sides of the pyramid, we will need roughly 1,015,000 white limestone blocks. These stones are cut and applied in such a way that the surface of the pyramid looks absolutely smooth and flat. Thousands of years ago, when the sun rose, these pyramids used to shine from miles away in the desert, and in the moonlight of the night too, they looked like a white light. This was all the wonder of Tura limestone, whose price today becomes $250 million. So, would you like to hear the total cost now? $2.95 billion. And remember, a lot of expenses were not even added in this, such as road tax during transport. Electricity duty, a separate power plant, is needed to generate 20 megawatts of electricity. That too we haven't added. This theoretical calculation of making a pyramid proves that the work which is so difficult to do in today's era, how was it done 4,500 years ago? Just thinking about this brings goosebumps. And as for whether pyramids can be made in today's era or not, so its answer surprisingly is no, even today. In $1 billion, an island like Palm Jumeirah was made. Present in the USA, the world's most expensive SoFi Stadium was also made in almost $3 billion, and Qatar's biggest natural gas processing plant was also prepared in this much money. So in today's materialistic world, pouring away almost $3 billion into a project that has no output doesn't make any sense. Hope you guys will also heavily like and share this video of Broken Veneer. Thank you so much for your loving comments. See you in the next spectacular video.